Today we are going to talk about what the Finance Minister should do to propel the Digital India vision. The current NDA government under Prime Minister Modi has rightly put access to internet to all Indians as one of the top priority, with projects like Digital India, National Broadband Mission and Smart Cities. But to achieve these objectives under these projects, there are three key areas that must receive support from the center. First is the creation of reliable and high quality broadband network. As more and more customers shift to online platforms, data consumption has skyrocketed, leading to better productivity. But there is still a larger population in India which does not have access to basic broadband services. We asked TV Ramachandran, President of Broadband India Forum, to share his thoughts on what the FM can do to address this gap.
Broadband India Forum and broadband sector requests the Honorable Finance Minister to support us through the following actions. 1. Reviewed licensed spectrum pricing through review of auction rules. 2. Fixed and cable broadband entry fee to be brought down to 1 rupee only, and revenue share license fee to be max 1% plus 10-year tax holiday to make for any area outside city limits, that is semi-urban and rural. 3. Make enough quantities of delicensed spectrum in 6 GHz and 60 GHz available for all Wi-Fi and facilitate PM Bani Wi-Fi, which is our lifeblood for broadband in India, through again 10-year tax holiday and incentives for rollout, including USOF fund. 4. SATCOM can make broadband happen immediately in rural and unserved areas. This needs only a few incentives for the private sector.
Having a robust and viable telecom industry is the second key factor to achieving the Digital India vision. However, 3 out of 4 existing operators are going through a severe financial crisis. The past budgets have largely ignored the telecom sector with no key significant policy announcements in this area. But will this year be different? Here is Sanjay Kapoor, former CEO of Airtel, sharing his thoughts.
Telecommunications sits at the nucleus of the digital ecosystem. We are all well versed that the survival of all verticals in future is going to be dependent on the virtual infrastructure that gets created. I'm sure the finance minister, while designing her budget, will keep into mind the sustenance of this sector and its capability to invest in experience and contemporary technologies in future. I'm sure the finance minister will make sure that we have more affordable spectrum prices in line with the rest of the world, that our AGR definition, that our SUC, that our USOF and our license fee are reduced drastically so that the industry can invest back into customer experience and future technologies. While I know everything cannot be done in a budget session, but I'm sure the policy makers will keep this in cognizance for the survival and competitiveness of India in future.
The third important area is the software and startup segment. The pandemic has increased the pace of technology adoption across the globe as clients and their customers move to a digital environment. Even industries that were traditionally not IT driven or had little dependence on IT are now adopting their businesses to the new normal as they feel the need for more agile digital solutions with a faster time to market. In this context, deep tech startups are important as they bring solutions to solve real life problems in areas like healthcare, fintech, agriculture, and water management. But they are also facing challenges, including lack of access to seed funding. Here is Lloyd Matthias, an early stage investor, sharing his thought on how the government can help startups.
India has less than 20 million investors in the stock market. So I think any incentive for more investment is always good. But more than the stock markets, I would say it's the startup ecosystem. That provides a great opportunity because startups not just boost entrepreneurship, they also take away the pressure from employment. So I think any incentives for angel investing, for people to get involved with startups, to invest more in startups will be of great help during this budget.
So the finance minister will definitely announce measures to improve digital adoption. But we will have to wait till February 1 to know the specific. India is well on its way to becoming a digital powerhouse. A little push from the policymakers now will speed up this growth for the benefit of all.